So with the agility update, lots of players are now unlocking the Golden Cape recipes, only to realise they don't actually own the original region capes. And with the original cape, you can't craft the golden version. So in this guide, I'm going to show you where to get every single region cape in Dragonwilds, the quickest route to each one, which tools you'll need, and I'll also point out a couple of bugged capes that you might run into along the way. Let's jump straight in. Before we begin, there's a few things I'd recommend bringing with you. First of all, you're going to want windstep unlocked, which requires agility level 10. A few of these capes require you to windstep up cliffs or walls, and it's by far the easiest way to reach them. I'd also recommend bringing some building materials so you can place foundations if needed. There are a couple of locations where using foundations alongside windstep makes life much easier. You'll also need a pickaxe because some of the chests are hidden behind breakable rocks, and finally bring a spade to dig up some of the chests that you're going to need to get. We'll start off with what probably is one of the most awkward capes to obtain. The Bramblemead Cape is located right at the very top of the runecrafting guild. You can technically reach it using only windstep, but I definitely recommend placing a few foundations to get yourself some extra height. Windstep onto the first ledge, build upwards where needed, then continue climbing until you reach the very top of the tower. Open the chest and you'll receive the Bramblemead Cape vestige. Thankfully, this one is much easier, so we're going to head over to the waterfall in the Whispering Swamp, and if you've played enough video games, you'll probably already know where this is going. Walk behind the waterfall and you'll find a hidden chest containing the Whispering Cape vestige. Classic video game logic, there's always treasure behind the waterfall. Next up is the Fractured Plains Cape, very easy to get. Travel to the far northeastern corner of the Fractured Plains, almost at the entrance leading to Fellhollow. Just outside the nearby Garou camp, you'll find a chest sitting in plain sight. Open it to receive the Fractured Cape vestige. Nothing complicated for this one. For the Stormtouched Cape, head up to the Highlands Castle where you fight the Garou King. You're going to need windstep for this one. Simply make your way around the perimeter castle wall, windstep up onto the upper level, and you'll find a hidden chest waiting at the top. Inside is the Stormtouched Cape vestige. Next up, the Bloodblight Cape is located near the Bloodblight Castle where you collect the Bloodwood sap during Dragon Slayer. You'll notice part of the wall here looks damaged. Simply go ahead and mine through that using your pickaxe, and behind the rocks you'll discover a hidden chest. Open it up to obtain the Bloodblight Cape vestige. Moving on, we've got the Fellhollow Cape. This one, unfortunately, is still bugged for some players. Just head south of Imoru's Tower along the spine of the giant dragon skeleton. You're going to find a pile of rocks which can be mined away with your pickaxe. Behind those rocks should be a hidden chest containing the Fellhollow Cape vestige. However, if the chest isn't there, then your world is unfortunately bugged. At the time of making this video, some worlds still didn't spawn the chest correctly. If that happens, you'll need to join another world or another player's world until Jagex fully fixes this issue. Next is the Dowdun Reach Cape. There's actually two different ways of reaching this one. The first one is entering from the pastures. We're going to follow this cave system down here, breaking through the block tunnels using your pickaxe or rock explosion. There's a few goblins here you have to deal with, but then you can go ahead and grab the chest. Alternatively, and this is actually the route that I would recommend, you can simply enter from the Grand Hall area and use windstep to jump over the gate instead. It's much quicker and avoids most of the cave route. Either way, opening the chest rewards the Dowdun Reach Cape vestige. Finally, we've got the Umbral Sands Cape. This one is found on the northeast side of the pyramid in the dunes of Uza, and you'll actually visit this location during the main quest. Windstep onto the first ledge where you see a chest. Unfortunately though, that is not the correct chest. We've got to go ahead and place some foundations nearby, climb a little bit higher, use windstep, and continue onto the opposite side of the stone spire. Hidden there, you'll find the correct chest containing the Umbral Sands Cape vestige. And just one final thing before we finish. At the time this video was recorded, the golden Dowdun Reach Cape appears to be bugged. The crafting recipe does exist and it even consumes the gold leaf correctly, but instead of creating the golden cape, it just simply creates another Dowdun Reach Cape with the exact same appearance. Hopefully this is going to get fixed soon, and if it has already been patched by the time you're watching this, I'll leave a pinned comment below letting everyone know. And that is every region cape currently available in RuneScape Dragonwilds. Now you can go back, craft every golden cape and finish off your collection